thanks for watching, and now let's have some fun. What you doing there, Peggy Sue?
I'm getting ready for a date.
What the hell is that?
It's perfume, Pop, and it makes me smell purty.
If you want to stink real good for your man, lift your armpit. Now you smell purty.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Poker face, poker face.
You know, me and Loretta love to play cards. I love to play me some rummy and some gin and, anything with those kind of names. But here at the church, we're going to start holding a poker tournament. And I'm going to teach you just a couple little small tricks. Now, if you're playing with 5 cards, always keep them kind of hidden from your competitors, but also know what everybody else has got. And you can do that simply by saying, "Oh, look, is that J-Lo?" And kind of take a little pixie-ipsy, Welcome to my Sunday sermon. We are so glad that you have joined us so that you can meet and be saved by Jesus. This has been one heck of a week. I'm telling you, the winds have just been going and crazy and everything. Well, I get this call from one of my neighbors that lives down the road in the project. Her name is Michelle. Well, she called me and told me that the gardeners were out there trying to cut her bush, and she did not like that, not one bit at all. So what did I do? Of course, I went down there and I tried to save her bush from being cut and sliced and diced. Well, the wind was so bad that I took my video camera, well, Loretta did actually, and she tried to film it, but I tell you, the wind was just blowing. I felt like I was Sally Field from the Flying Nun, just been flown all over the place, flying into bushes, flying into helpers and workers, the dust all up in my lenses. It was awful. So I apologize that little scene that we filmed is not available for you, but I think it's going to be on here in our little outtakes, okay? Well, we got a letter that was very interesting this week. Okay, well, we started a new program at the church, and it's called Confessions. It's called Confessions. And you know what that means? It's time to confess your sins. Or you could talk to me anonymously about any of your problems that you have. Well, the first letter that we got is from Mary Brooks, and she wishes to remain anonymous as well. And it says, "Dear Sister Donna Talia, I love my daughter oh so much. I raised her in the church. She was in choir, she was in singing, and she was even a cheerleader. But I have some sneaky suspicions that she is lesbian now. She just purchased a U-Haul. Every time we go to Walmart, she can't stay out of the fish department." Or maybe that section. Her handwriting's a little bit messy. And I just don't know what to do. I know that God says to love everybody and to treat everybody as you would want to be treated. Well, in this case, you probably don't want to go to that extreme, okay? Because she might lead to like to be treated just a little bit special, if you know what I mean, okay? Well, anyway, her concern is basically she doesn't know how to be accepting and loving. It says love thy neighbor, and that's what you do. It doesn't matter if it's your daughter or your cousin or your brother or your mother or your lover, even though if you have a lover, that's just as bad as drinking. It's a sin. Sin, burn, burn, burn. But anyway, my thoughts on the lesbians is that I do love them. In fact, there was a time when I thought my own adopted daughter, Lipsy, was one. But I have no problem with that. I mean, somebody's got to mow the yard, and somebody's got to change my oil in my car from time to time. So what's the problem? I don't get it. Just because they may not be fashionable and wear all those Scotch tape looking fabric, what is that called? Plaid? Ugh. Does not mean that they are bad people. In fact, they are such good people. Good people. So my words to Mary is that just embrace diversity, okay? Embrace her. Keep your hands, kind of to the side. Don't get your fingers anywhere. They might get sucked up or loved up or something. But anyway, you need to love your friends regardless of who they are and love your family. There's too much hate going on in this world, and I have to fight it every single day. Every day I'm fighting Satan. And cigarettes, not again. No, I love me some smoking. Love me some smoking. But yeah, that's our letter from Mary Brooks. And like I said, anytime you guys have any kind of questions or anything, you feel free to send me an anonymous letter. And of course, your secret's safe with me. And it could be about anything that you want it to be, personal or about your family. Okay? Concerned citizens are very upset about their bushes being cut. How do you feel about your bush being cut?
Well, if it's gonna be cut, I'll do it myself.
Exactly. Cameraman, I'm very upset. I want to save my tree.